Hello everyone, I am Amirra Syahila binti Ahmad Bustamam. I am student from Universiti Malaysia Perlis. During my internship, I have assigned to design and develop IoT and sensing farming system aligned with the vision of high-tech solar farm. This project can monitor humidity and conductivity of soil and also light intensity that received by the plants. This project can help farmers to grow and yield a good crop and to turn the light and water pump on or off remotely by using network control relay. The farmer also can get the real-time data through the Node-RED application. Based on all the parameters, the farmer can water his crop by controlling the relay in dashboard. Even the farmer is not present in his farm, he can water his crop to the relay using Node-RED dashboard application everywhere. Let's move to my plantation site. So this is my small mini garden where I will integrate my sensor and power up the smart farming system. And this is our plantation frame of cucumber plants. As you can see here, where I put all my hardware component, inside this box, I put Raspberry Pi and USB to RS485 converter. This is network control relay. This is soil easy sensor attached to the soil and ambient light sensor to detect light intensity. Next, I will explain about the circuit connections. These two sensors, ambient light sensor and also soil easy sensor, will connect to the Raspberry Pi through the USB to RS485 converter. The USB to RS485 converter is connected to the sensor and relay using terminal strip connector, and it will have connections of A pin, B pin, ground and also VCC. This converter will connect to Raspberry Pi through the USB port, and the Raspberry Pi will power up using the external power adapter 5V and connect it to the plug. Sensor also need power supply of the 12V, so we connect the positive and negative on the VCC and ground of the terminal strip connector and connect it to the plug. For network control relay, it also use RS485 signal as input. As we can see, it has two pins, A and also B, connected to the terminal strip connector of A pin and B pin. It also need power supply of 12V. Connect it to the plug. So, how can we monitor the sensor in the garden? We can easily monitor the sensor parameter in indoor PC through the MQTT broker and also Node-RED software that already installed in our Raspberry Pi. As you can see here, I open Node-RED software that installed in my Raspberry Pi in my laptop. This is the flow of the smart farming system, which include the flow of soil easy sensor, ambient light sensor, and network control relay. From this flow, we can view our dashboard where we can monitor all the sensor parameter, which is humidity, conductivity and light intensity, and control the relay. In order to open Node-RED software in Raspberry Pi, first we need to access to VNC viewer to monitor our Raspberry Pi. To access the VNC viewer, insert the username and also password that we already set, so that we can view the Raspberry homepage and also make sure that the Raspberry Pi and our laptop is connected to the same server, which is I connect it to the home Wi-Fi. To open the Node-RED, open its terminal and type the Node-RED start. When it is start, open the Node-RED software and we can see the address where we can access the Node-RED service. So I will just copy this address and I can open it in my Windows browser. As you can see, this is a flow of the soil AC sensor. We can have the humidity and conductivity monitor, and also the light intensity monitor by the ambient light sensor. We can also see the sensor data at the debug node, and the data will keep execute every 0.2 seconds. This data in the debug node, we can visualize it in the Node-RED dashboard. So, to open the Node-RED dashboard, we can click on this button and it will directly link to our dashboard. So, this is our IoT Smart Farming dashboard. At this sensor parameter group, we can view the value of humidity, conductivity of soil, and also light intensity that received by the plants. On my relay controller group, since the relay that we use have 4 output channel, so we will have 4 relay switch: relay 1, relay 2, relay 3, and relay 4. When we toggle the switch of relay 1 and relay 2, we can see that the red LED light of relay 1 and relay 2 will turn on. When I toggle it back, red LED will turn off, which means the relay is off. So what is the function of this relay? It actually can control all the output device like water pump, fans, automated valve, full spectrum LED, and many more. For example, if the soil humidity is out of the optimal range, it will send a command to relay in order to turn on the relay switch to water the plants.